Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLG Meetup. Now, today we're going to be speaking more about interior design, and especially here in such a hot market as the south of Florida. So for that, we're going to have the principal of DKOR Interiors. Her name is Ivonne Ronderos. There she is. What's going on, Ivonne? How you doing?
Hi, thank you for having me. Thank you for having us.
Of course, the pleasure is mine, and obviously it's such a great time to be speaking about what you guys are doing, because we just have seen such a huge transformation when it comes to the beauty of these homes in South Florida and everybody moving in here. So you guys have been staying busy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, thankfully, I think that after the post-pandemic, as we call it, home has become so important to so many people. And so they're placing it as a priority in their lives, and we get to be a part of it. So it's really exciting.
Oh my God. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things about being in this industry, is that you really get to transform homes into your client's dream vision. People are coming with such excitement to move into South of Florida, and you are responsible to really make sure that their home, their nest, is really exactly what they're dreaming on. So what a fun job.
Yeah, oh, it is. And I feel like everyone's moving to Florida. No?
Well, we'll definitely.
They came for vacation and they stayed.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people end up staying here. They come in here, they have a taste of what it is to be here, and then they're like, all right, look, that's it. We're moving in here. And they ended up getting a property, and obviously they want to make it special and unique, and that's how companies like yourselves is so important to really create that, homey feeling. So tell me a little bit about DKOR, right? So DKOR Interiors, you're a Miami interior design firm, and you're focusing on all South Florida, correct?
Yeah, so we work primarily in South Miami, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. We do work out of state, and we also do work out of the country in Mexico and Canada. So it's exciting to get a diversity in different styles and different and working with different extended team members from different parts of the country, and in this case in a couple other countries, building these dream homes. So it's nice.
Oh, it's amazing. And you said it right there. You also get to collaborate with other top people in that same space, but in different destinations. And because of the majority of the people that we have here in South Florida are so international, right? Like we're in such an international hotspot that whoever is in here might come from Mexico or might come from New 100%. York. And then you end up working not just on the property that they have here, but if you have done a great job, they want you to be involved in their next project or
that's what happens.
Home. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And speaking about the different places that our clients come from, one of the really big things, of course, building their dream home, but what comes to mind is also that trust factor, that you're coming from another place. It could be, we have clients, of course, we have a lot of locals that we love designing for, but we have clients from Brazil, from Venezuela, from Colombia, from Mexico, from different European countries. And they're really looking for that team that they can trust, that will always be looking out for them, that will always be thinking, especially budget-wise, timing-wise. I mean, design has so many beautiful aspects, but there's a very big business side of it, and a lot of organization that's needed, and a lot of transparency, listening, empathy, and just working closely with them so that they feel that they're constantly being protected in an environment that isn't theirs necessarily.
Absolutely. So is that the secret sauce on how you can build that trust with your clientele? Because obviously it's a very competitive market too. There's a lot of interior designers, and how do you really become the company that people want to go to?
Well, I think that really what set us apart from many years ago is the transparency in which we work. So when we're being interviewed for projects, I find that you kind of get an insight of how other people work. And I get a lot of, oh, it's not what I wanted to hear, but thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me it's going to cost this much realistically. It's going to take this much time. These are the steps that are going to be needed. So we show them the path, and then we assure them that we're going to guide them along the way. and that we're going to build a home that's tailored for them. That's their dream home.
Yeah.
Not my dream home, not your dream home. We don't live there, you know, but something that's for them. And when you can begin any type of relationship with transparency and with, you know, being able to have those difficult conversations in a good way, then the rest is fun.
That's it. I like it. But tell us a little bit more about your projects in particular. So what type of properties do you specialize on? Is it residential, commercial? What kind of projects?
That's a good question. So as of today, we work only on residential projects. We really do love the connection that we build with our clients. It makes it more meaningful. It makes it, you know, it adds soul to it if you want. And since all of our design is based on the style and the needs of our clients, it gives us an opportunity to do things that we wouldn't have done otherwise. So the style is very different. If you go through our portfolio, you'll see that we've done a big variety of work, traditional, contemporary, modern, minimalist. And it's exciting because each one of our clients is so different. So they bring to us this new challenge, whereas sometimes we're thinking when a client says, oh, I want a purple sofa, maybe 15 years ago, we would have thought, oh my God, I don't want a purple sofa. Now we're like, okay, let's do it.
Now, is there any trend that you see with all these different people moving into South Florida?
Well, I think we see more the multifunctional spaces. So I think people are becoming more real with the way they live. So what I mean by that is, if you eat dinner watching TV every day, don't spend all your money on this formal dining room that you're going to walk by. You know, really make something comfortable. We're seeing a lot of cocktail height tables with lounge chairs in living rooms that they can have a nice table where they can have a snack. They can even have dinner. They can play some cards while they're watching TV. TVs that are used as computer monitors as well, that they can be Zooming with family members or, you know, being more in touch virtually. We're seeing, of course, the open kitchens is something we've been seeing for a really long time. And a little bit more, as I said before, people being more real with their style. Not necessarily, I want that, but it's more, this is what I'd like to do in this space. This is how I'd like to feel in that space. And investing in pieces that they find have more value and not necessarily because of the brand.
That's good. That's very good. And do you also collaborate? Because you mentioned that sometimes you collaborate with other interior designers from different destinations. But what about everything that relates to interior design? So for the furniture, the materials, like, is it something that you have specific go-to, or you have all over the place?
No. Well, we understand we are one of the largest interior design firms in South Florida. So with that comes, we believe, a responsibility to our clients to offer them different options, but also to the market to spread the love. You know, give sales, support local vendors, support brick and mortar vendors that provide us with places where we can touch and feel furniture. So we won't necessarily just buy things online. We appreciate the investment that store owners are placing in storefronts, in having places where we can try their furniture. And so we are purchasing from everyone and anyone that can provide our clients with the specific style, the quality that a client's looking for, because not everybody wants to spend $50,000 on a sofa. Somebody sees more value in something else. So kind of, you know, mixing and matching, and also not just in terms of products, but also our extended team is made up of general contractors, installers, wallpaper installers, drapery installers, and it's very important to us also to treat them within the same culture that we work in the same way, and transmit that vibe of collaboration, of not the blaming, but how can we work together to get this done? No?
I love it. I love it. No, that's fantastic. And I think that's very important these days, you know, to create that whole great positive synergy. Now, obviously, you've been doing this for many, many years. So what's been, I guess, the toughest challenge that you had to face, and what did you learn from it?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Toughest challenge we've ever had, or I've ever had. I would say, of course, there were challenges when you're beginning, no? And so for the beginning designers, I would just encourage them to stay humble, to be patient with themselves, with the people around them, and always put face. No matter what happens in those difficult times, put face, do the best that you can, and don't leave until you've done your 120%. No? Today in our firm, of course, we are a firm, almost 30 team members. We're working on many, many projects throughout, as I shared with you. The challenge that I personally have is being sure that our culture is being felt by everybody that we're working with, including our extended team, so that they feel in an environment that they can grow, that they can make mistakes, that they can trust the people around them.
Aside from that, you work with some of the most amazing properties and have done some beautiful projects. But obviously, we're not just selling products. It's a lifestyle, it's a feeling, it's something that, as I like to call it, is luxurious. But the word luxury comes in so many different shapes and forms, from emotions to material. So for everybody, it means something different. I want to know what it is to you.
It's what you just mentioned. It's a feeling for me. For me, luxury is a feeling that it's not just something that's a very name brand, but it's the way that you feel when you get into a space, and that it's designed for you, and it's designed for what you want to do more of in your life, and it's designed for what you want to do less of, like maybe clean or tidy up. And that comes also from understanding what people value, what our clients value. So as I was sharing the example before, maybe somebody values the craftsmanship of this beautifully made sofa, whereas somebody else really values a 36-inch wide Sub-Zero that's panel front, and they love that, you know?
No,
so
absolutely.
It's finding that niche, and really what makes that our clients feel special, and then tapping on that.
Out of everything that you've done, what is one thing that you'll be like, wow, this right here has definitely helped me?
Oh, okay. So this may sound, sometimes I've been asked this before, and and people say, no, but really, what is it? And it is just coming from a place of love. Everything that you do it with love, with, like we say in Spanish, con todas las ganas.
I do believe that what you just said is really the formula to really advance in life in a very genuine way, and to really attract good things to your life. Con todo, with love.
Con toda, exactly.
I love it. Well, I do really appreciate it. I'm not sure if you want to share anything else before we finish this up.
No, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for considering us, and just offer myself for anyone that's watching this, if I can ever be of help, or just continue whatever you do, hazlo con toda. Con todas las ganas.
I wanna remember that one for sure. And I wanted to appreciate everybody that tuned in today, and also for those that will be watching or listening this later on. Please make sure to follow DKOR Interiors, and obviously Ivonne, to follow up on everything that they're doing, which is fantastic. And
and our incredible team, they're exceptional. There's so much to see on our social media for you to follow them, and really get an idea of what we're working on here at DKOR. It's exciting.
Oh no, and the behind the scenes, I'm just going through the stories and seeing what you guys are doing, and it's wow, I really love it. So definitely encouraging everybody to take a look at what you're doing. And thank you again. That was a lot of fun. And like you said, con todo. I remember that one. Let's go.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Muchas gracias. Chao. Cuídate.
Chao.